All right, let's talk about a simple way to instantly supercharge your language. We're going to tackle one tiny little word that, believe it or not, might be holding you back.
So I've got a question for you. What do you think is the most overused word in English? Just take a second to think about it. There are a few contenders for sure, but there's one that just sneaks into our conversations and our writing almost without us even noticing. And yeah, if you guessed very, you absolutely nailed it. It's a word that's so common, it's practically invisible. We use it all the time to add emphasis. But what if I told you it actually does the exact opposite? And that brings us right into our first section, the very problem. Think about it for a second. When you want to say something is more than just good or more than just interesting, what's the first word that pops into your head? For so many of us, it's very. It's become this easy automatic crutch we lean on. It's a default setting we never even think to change. But it's not actually adding any real punch. Which leads us straight into section 2, why very actually makes your language weaker. I know it sounds totally backward, right? But just stick with me here. Just look at the difference here. Very good, very tired. Sure, we know what they mean, but they're kind of bland. They feel flat. Now compare that to superb or exhausted. Can you feel the difference? Those stronger words, they've got the power and the emotion baked right in. They don't need any help from a word like very. Mark Twain said it best. Very good is the lightning bug. It's this tiny little flicker. But superb, that's the lightning. It's a massive, powerful flash across the sky. We're not aiming for fireflies here, people. We're aiming for lightning. So what's actually happening here, technically? Well, very is a modifier. Its only job is to change the word that comes after it. But here's the thing. It's a lazy modifier. It's basically a big flashing sign that points to a missed opportunity. A chance to use a much better, much more precise word. All right, enough about the problem. Let's get to the good stuff. Let's talk about the solution. Welcome to section 3, the synonym upgrade. And the strategy could not be easier. You just find the very plus whatever word it's modifying, and you swap those two weak words for one single powerful one. That is it. It's this elegant little hack that makes your communication so much more efficient and so much more effective. And here you go. This is your ultimate toolkit. Seriously, get your phone out and take a screenshot of this. Instead of very big, try immense. Instead of very scared, how about terrified? Just keep this handy, and the next time you're about to type very, just check this list and level up your language. So why should you even bother? Well, what's in it for you? The benefits are immediate. Your writing gets tighter, more concise. Your speech becomes more dynamic, more impactful. You communicate more clearly, and here's a great side effect, you actually start expanding your own vocabulary without even trying. Okay, theory time is over. Let's put this new skill to the test. It's time for section 4, your 3-second challenge. Okay, the rules are super simple. I'm going to show you a phrase with very on the screen. You've got just 3 seconds to think of a single, more powerful word to replace it. Then we'll show you a great option. Ready to play? Don't be shy. All right, get your brain in gear. You ready? Here comes the first one. Very cold, what's a better word? Go. 3, 2, 1. Freezing. Yes, excellent. Or hey, maybe you thought of frigid or bitter. All of those are fantastic upgrades. They paint a much more vivid picture, right? Great job. You're already a natural at this. Let's try another one. Very funny. What have you got? Come on, you know this one. 3, 2, 1. Hilarious. Of course, it just immediately communicates a much higher level of funny. Hysterical or side-splitting would have been perfect too. See how easy this is? You're already thinking in lightning bolts. And that's really what this all comes down to, just one. It takes just one better word to completely change the entire feeling and impact of a sentence. It is such a small change, but it makes a huge, huge difference. So think of your language like a toolbox. For maybe a little too long, you've been using this tiny, weak hammer for every single job. But now you've got better tools. You've got a whole set of power tools at your disposal. So the only question left is, what will you upgrade next?